Bagan is a really old city in Myanmar with a history that stretches back over 1,000 years. This ancient city is a treasure trove of culture and history, offering a glimpse into the past that few places can match. It's located in the Mandalay region, which is in the central part of the country. This region is known for its rich cultural heritage and historical significance. This city is super famous for its history, with thousands of ancient monuments that tell the story of a bygone era. The sheer number of temples and pagodas is astounding. It's even a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Bagan is beautiful, with its vast plains dotted with ancient structures that have stood the test of time. Imagine thousands of temples, pagodas, stupas and monasteries spread across the plains. Each one has its own unique story and architectural style, reflecting the diverse influences that have shaped this region. These amazing buildings show us how glorious the past was. The intricate carvings and detailed architecture are a testament to the skill and artistry of the people who built them. They give us a peek into Myanmar's rich culture, showcasing traditional Burmese art and craftsmanship that have been passed down through generations. The Bagan Kingdom was powerful, from the 9th to the 13th centuries. During this time, it was a major center of political and cultural activity in the region. It brought together the different areas that would later become Myanmar, unifying them under a single rule and fostering a sense of shared identity and culture. Today, people visit Bagan from everywhere. They come to marvel at its ancient buildings and to experience the unique atmosphere of this historic city. They want to see its amazing buildings and learn about its cool history. Bagan feels very spiritual, with its many temples and religious sites creating a sense of peace and reverence. All the religious buildings make it feel peaceful and respectful. The presence of monks and the ongoing religious practices add to the spiritual ambience of the place. Visitors love the beauty of the old buildings and the stories they tell. Each structure is a piece of history, offering insights into the lives and beliefs of the people who built them. Bagan is more than just an old place. It's a living testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. It shows how strong faith can be, with its many temples and religious sites still in use today. It's a symbol of how artistic people were a long time ago. The art and architecture of Bagan continue to inspire and captivate people from all over the world. Nobody knows exactly how Bagan began. There are lots of different stories, but most people think King Pinbia was really important. He made the city stronger in 849 AD. This was a big step for Bagan. People called the Burmans also helped Bagan grow. They came from the Nanshao kingdom. They brought their culture and traditions with them. Bagan changed from a small town to a strong city-state. In 1044 AD, something big happened in Bagan. It became the capital of the pagan kingdom. This started a great time for the city. King Anarahta was a very important king. He started the Bagan dynasty and brought Buddhism to the area. He also led the army and made the kingdom bigger. He made his government strong and made it work better. These changes helped Bagan become successful. King Anarahta became king in 1044 AD. He ascended to the throne during a time of great potential and opportunity. The kingdom he inherited was on the brink of significant transformation. He took over a kingdom that was getting stronger, with its people eager for growth and prosperity. The land was fertile, and the people were ready to follow a strong leader. He was great at leading the army and won many battles. His military prowess was unmatched, and his strategic mind allowed him to outmaneuver his enemies time and again. He made the kingdom bigger by taking over nearby areas. His conquests were not just about land, but also about bringing diverse cultures and people under one rule. But Anarahta didn't just want to be powerful. He had a vision that went beyond mere territorial expansion. He wanted to unite all the different parts of Myanmar. His goal was to create a cohesive and unified state where people could live in harmony. He thought a united kingdom would be stronger and richer. By bringing together various regions, he believed they could share resources and knowledge, leading to a more prosperous society. His ideas helped create the Myanmar we know today. The foundations he laid were crucial in shaping the nation's future. Anarahta also spread Theravada Buddhism in Bagan. He saw the potential of this religion to unify his people under a common belief system. He really believed in it. His dedication to Buddhism was evident in his actions and policies. He saw how it could bring his people together. By promoting Buddhism, he aimed to foster a sense of unity and shared purpose among his subjects. He invited monks from the Thaton kingdom. These monks were well versed in Buddhist teachings and practices. They brought important Buddhist writings and objects. These relics and scriptures were instrumental in spreading the teachings of Buddhism throughout the kingdom. Anarakta helped Buddhism grow in Bagan. His support for the religion was unwavering, and he ensured that it flourished. He ordered the building of many temples and monasteries. These structures were not only places of worship, but also centers of learning and community gathering. These places became centers for learning and religious practice. They played a crucial role in educating the people and preserving Buddhist teachings. They also showed how religious and powerful the king was. Anarakta's legacy is still evident in the temples and monasteries that stand today, a testament to his vision and leadership. From 1044 to 1287 AD was Bagan's best time. They built more than ever before. Over 10,000 religious buildings went up, like temples, stupas, pagodas, and monasteries. It was amazing. It showed how religious people were. People believed in getting good karma by building religious things. Kings and rich people thought bigger buildings meant better karma. Bagan's buildings mixed different styles, like from India and the Mon people. This mix created a special Bagan style. The buildings aren't just for praying, they are like art. They show how skilled the builders were. Some of Bagan's most famous temples were built then. The Ananda Temple, the Shwezigon Pagoda, the Damayangi Temple, and the Thatbinyu Temple are some examples. Each temple is special and has its own story. People come from all over the world to see them. Section 5. The end of an era. Factors leading to Bagan's decline. Bagan started to become weaker in the late 1200s. A few things caused this. Fighting inside the kingdom made it weak. Different groups wanted power, and that caused problems. Then the Mongols attacked. Kublai Khan's army invaded in 1287 AD. They took everything valuable from Bagan. The kingdom never really got better after that. Bagan also had money problems. The system that brought water to the farms broke down. This meant less food, and that hurt the kingdom's economy. The Bagan kingdom's decline ended a period in history. Bagan lost its power, but it was still important for its culture and religion. Section 6. Time and tide. The impact of natural forces and human actions. Time has changed Bagan's buildings. Earthquakes, weather, and people have all had an effect. Many buildings have fallen down or are damaged, but what's left still shows us how great Bagan once was. Earthquakes are a big problem for Bagan. The area has lots of earthquakes. Big earthquakes have happened throughout Bagan's history and caused lots of damage. The weather also hurts the buildings. Myanmar's tropical weather with lots of rain and humidity is tough on them. The sun also makes the colors fade. People have also caused damage. Stealing and damaging things have happened for many years. Too many tourists also cause problems. Section 7. Rediscovering a lost legacy, preservation and restoration efforts. The ancient city of Bagan, with its thousands of temples and pagodas, stands as a testament to Myanmar's rich cultural heritage. However, the passage of time and natural disasters have taken a toll on these magnificent structures. Even with these problems, there's hope for Bagan. The efforts to restore and preserve this historical site are nothing short of monumental. People are working tirelessly to fix and protect the buildings. These dedicated individuals are committed to ensuring that Bagan's legacy endures for future generations. Groups from Myanmar and other countries are working together. This international collaboration brings together a wealth of knowledge and expertise. They want to make sure Bagan is around for a long, long time. Their long-term preservation plans are designed to protect these structures from future damage. UNESCO made Bagan a World Heritage Site. This designation has brought global attention to the importance of preserving Bagan. This made people around the world realize how important Bagan is. Awareness campaigns have highlighted the cultural and historical significance of this ancient city. It also helped get money and experts to help save it. Funding and expertise from around the globe have been crucial in supporting the restoration efforts. Fixing the buildings means doing lots of things. The restoration process involves meticulous work to reinforce the structures and ensure their stability. Workers make them stronger, clean them, and replace broken parts. Each step is essential to preserving the integrity of these ancient monuments. Experts use old ways and new technology to do this. By blending traditional methods with modern technology, they achieve the best results. They want to keep the buildings as original as possible. Maintaining the authenticity of Bagan's architecture is a top priority. People who live near Bagan are helping too. The local community plays a vital role in the restoration efforts. They know Bagan is important. Their involvement reflects a deep sense of pride and responsibility towards their heritage. They know it's not just about old buildings. For them, it's about preserving a living history that connects them to their ancestors. It's about saving their culture. The restoration of Bagan is not just a physical endeavor. It's a cultural mission to safeguard their identity and heritage for generations to come. Section 8. Experiencing Bagan. Today, a journey through time. Today, Bagan is a popular place to visit. People come from all over to see its special charm, amazing buildings, and learn about its rich history. There are lots of ways to see Bagan. Riding bikes is popular. It lets you go at your own speed. E-bikes are good if you want something easier. Hot air balloons give you an amazing view of Bagan. Floating above the temples at sunrise is something you'll never forget. Boat trips on the Irrawaddy River are also great. You get amazing views of the temples from the water. You can go inside many temples and see the beautiful carvings and paintings. You can learn the stories of these special places. Tour guides can tell you about Bagan's history, culture, and religion. Section 9. Preserving the past for the future. Bagan's enduring legacy. Bagan shows us how creative and faithful people can be. Its temples aren't just old buildings. They show how artistic people are and how we all search for meaning in life. Saving Bagan isn't just about the buildings, it's about saving Myanmar's culture. It's about making sure people can learn from and be inspired by this amazing place. Bagan feels like traveling back in time. The past and present come together. You can feel connected to something bigger than yourself. If people keep working to protect it, this magical place will amaze people for many years to come.